Hi, I'm Aura. I think there's other people around though. And I'm the host of Collective Mind, and I am gonna try to do a live stream.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm live right now. You walked in literally right as I started the stream.
I have cold
Your
fingers.
hands are cold, so are mine.
The thing's here.
Hmm?
The groceries.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna go take care of that.
Um,
Hi, stream. Hi, Johnny Cam. You're so sleepy. Oh, you're so sleepy. You are.
Charlie Cam is slightly different, because Charlie is sitting in our wheelchair, actually, on top of a pillow. It's gonna be like that more often, I think, because that helps us to have our wheelchair closer like that. And it's a pretty similar experience for her, so I think it works out. I have also changed around the streaming schedule a little bit. And I updated what the reward is for if we reach the subscriber goal. And I think I'm gonna say it's also for if we fill up the jar that's in the bottom right corner. Whichever one of those happens first. We have an idea for a Sims challenge similar to the 100 baby challenge. But changing it a little bit closer to how it works for caretakers in our inner world. And it's also functionally going to make it so it starts out a little bit easier, but then gets kind of progressively harder in some ways as it keeps going, which will help us have a better chance at success and not getting too frustrated. So if you're excited about that, we're 3 subs away, or filling up the jar is literally doing any of the Twitch things. So bits, follows, subs, gift subs, all those things. I don't think channel points count, unfortunately, but everything else
over there?
does.
Can we take a sneaky peek?
Yeah.
Can we?
We would also get the infants pack in order to do that. So, yeah. But I'm gonna do some questing. I think I'm gonna start off where we left off on the story quest we were doing. I think it was Venti's story quest. And then, since we're partway through that, I think we'll have time to also work on, like, the Archon quest. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what that is. Oh, that doesn't go away unless I actually do it. Okay. Interesting. Claim all. Thank you. I got, yeah, because I claimed all. I got them. Okay. Yeah. I'm still working out the details of what the plan would be for our version of the 100 baby challenge, and I might talk about it in more detail for the next sim stream. Because then more people who specifically would be excited about a challenge like that are more likely to be at a sim stream. And that also gives me at least a few more days to get more of the details worked out. But because the next sim stream, fingers crossed, is going to be Saturday. So yeah, let's look at quests. Yeah, I think this is Venti's story quest. And I have to fix my party setup quick. because I am definitely going to want Rosaria.
Make sure to keep up.
But otherwise, that's right. I do all this. What? Oh. Get extra rewards for certain domains right now. Do I need any of these? I almost definitely don't have that unlocked. I might have this unlocked. That's also talent material. Let's see if I need any of that for any of the characters I'm currently working on, because maybe I would do that first. I think I'm still finishing up your talents, right? I think that's a different one. Yeah. Tomorrow or Sunday, which Sunday is probably perfect, so that's probably what we'll work on co-op on Sunday. Today is the day that I said was gonna be quests, right? I didn't already mix that up. That's what my calendar says. Okay, good. I know that was the same thing I needed for you, right? But I also need whatever this is. So that's just running around fighting, so we can also pretty easily do that on co-op day. And I think the next one I'm gonna level up is you. And I can't see what you need for talents yet. So I'm not gonna worry about that today. If it's still going, it might be easier to farm drops on Sunday. And then maybe by then we'll find out what Slinky needs. We'll see. But let's go work on Venti's quest. Where is it? Wait, where is it? Excuse me.
Job to do.
I have to change the time. Got it. 18 to 23. Okay, no worries, Mia. Thanks for letting me know. And thanks for popping in. My map. That's what I'm doing. Okay, now it's on here. Oh, I should stop at the Adventurers Guild probably too. My brain is not wanting to brain. Hopefully it'll be fine. No, Charlie, you're staying there.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Mm. Now, where's the last one? There you are. Hmm. Brain. No, Charlie, back up. I know you're probably trying to help my brain, but back up. I can't have you on my lap right now. Sorry.
All I can think about is D-Luke.
Oh, it's in here. Back up, please. Stay there. No, you're not coming over here. I don't remember what we're doing. Stop.
Tell me,
Lay down.
Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Lay down. Why are you not listening to me at all? There you go. You're fine. I'm busy.
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
It's another Stanley.
Surely not. Even
Oh.
I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley?
Hey, I was kinda right.
If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
What?
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Okay, bye. Someone else is really close. Can't figure out who it is. What are you doing? you were stuck. Sorry. You're fine. Just lay down. You were just over here. You didn't even want to be over here. No, stop. What? You thirsty or something? Yeah.
Go away. Save your questions. And just leave me in peace.
But
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
you're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
can't believe it. Thank you all.
Trying.
And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down.
Alright,
But-
alright.
I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
I think I know. I think it's that tree. Charlie didn't do this at all until I was streaming. She was just happily sleeping over there. And now she's doing all this.
Oh, hey!
Probably have to leave first. Where's the door? Charlie is stealing my hand. It's pretty rude. Are you rude, Charlie? It's not at all where I thought. Well, I'm gonna have to climb it. That's gonna be hard with one hand. See how this goes. Okay. Sure, that works. It's not exactly what I meant to do. I'm gonna run the next ad while I attempt to climb this. Because it was gonna start any second anyway. Just like 10 seconds left. in case it auto starts when I walk up to him, I'm waiting. Cool. Ads should be over. Okay, it wouldn't have auto started. Good to know.
You made it. Finally.
Just
Hey.
tell us where you meet next time,
trying.
okay? We looked everywhere.
No, we didn't.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
What form did you have then? I think
It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old
so that's why you
Mondstadt?
care so much about freedom.
Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon!
And put them in the bedroom. Thank you.
But Venti's telling his story! What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
Sorry, Paimon.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Hmm. Cool. Is there another part to it? Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, that's something else. So a couple of things I was gonna check. I was gonna see what this was. Oh, that was from when I collected my stuff before. Oh, Charlie. She's so cuddly. Who is so close with me? I'm like blurry with somebody and I can't figure out who it is. And this was the other thing I was gonna look at, because I know I was close to this and I just got a bunch of primogems, so let's see if that's enough. Or if I have enough of anything else. It's not enough of that. I think I am gonna buy these though. Because I just bought the other kind. Yeah. I feel like I get them kind of fast. And these other wishes aren't like worthless or anything by any means, so I'm gonna do a couple of these. Oh, and my face is already down. I didn't even notice that before. Let's see if I get anything fun. Not so far. Well, one more chance. Anything fun? Nope. I will eventually. Okay, so I guess then it would be on to this. Hey. Which I'm sure is very far away. I guess I can check quick. If I want to start leveling you some more, then I can figure out what your talent material is and stuff. Do I have the money to send you again right away, or do I need other stuff still? I need other stuff still. Oceanid. So that can be another one of the co-op things we do later. And I can't see the stuff until I send you. Oh well. Working on it. Do I have all your artifacts done? No, not even close. Oh, they don't have any. Oh, for the Oceanid, yeah. Um, we're planning on doing a co-op Genshin stream on Sunday, I think. Whatever the schedule says. I think it's Sunday, which is gonna work out well because we have some talent material that we can farm for 2 separate characters on that day. And then we can also do the Oceanid for Slinky, and then look at what else we might need for them. Like for their weapon and all that fun stuff. Unless I end up doing any of that off camera, which is possible. Or if we end up, if we do the extra Twitch stream on Friday. Oh, everything's always available on Sunday? That's perfect for that to be the co-op day then. It's like I planned it. Because then whenever we need to farm, we can farm that day. That is very good to know. Cool. Where am I traveling for this? Yeah, down here. Right on top of a teleport. Perfect. Sorry that you probably can't make it. Oh, where'd your face go? Charlie's hiding. You're just so sleepy, but you don't want to be in the chair, I guess. You just needed a snuggle. Okay.
Let's see. Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
I don't know, that was a
Why
million
are you
years ago.
doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Oh, is that always a bad time for you? Or is it, like, is that time on Sundays always bad for you? Like, would it be better for us to reschedule to a different time of day or something?
Work hard and live each day to the fullest.
Because we could be
That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
flexible on that to an extent, probably. Talk to the people. Hello.
Ah, you must also be here to try and convince Tejima to stay.
I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you. I have no idea what's going on with this quest.
Tejima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels between the villagers. He has put an enormous amount of work into looking after this place, and we all think the world of him. But now, all of a sudden, he says he plans to leave us. We can't help but wonder, was it something we did? We will gladly apologize if that's the case.
That's good.
All we want is for him to stay.
Processed part of that. Oh, okay, you're just really busy right now. Gotcha. No worries.
One day, I'll be as great as Liberty.
Obviously we upload them to YouTube afterwards, but if they're not up yet when you wanna rewatch them or anything, they should be on Twitch still during that window. So there shouldn't, under normal circumstances, be a time when it's not available on either YouTube or Twitch, is the goal.
If you want my opinion, something to do with the Vision Hunt decree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's
I'd wanna
clear
leave.
that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his
Oh
vision.
yeah, that sounds
After
bad.
that, he became a completely different person.
I would.
I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him.
Of course.
He went off on a walk, alone, circled the village a few times, and then out of the blue, he announced that he was going to leave and become a wanderer. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do, but equally, it doesn't feel right to let him leave when he's in this state. He's a lost soul.
Seems like he's a well-respected guy around here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did we just talk about you right in front of you? Sorry.
You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? And why have I never wanted to leave in all that time? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. Ever since they took my vision away, it's like a slice of my memory is gone.
Sounds
In the
almost like
past,
splitting.
I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever resolve I had then, it's gone now. So I thought, what's to stop me from moving around instead? The emptiness inside me will be there either way.
Okay.
I figured out
Well,
it's close.
in that case, if we help you rediscover the reason you chose to stay, you won't need to leave anymore, right? But if you can't remember anything, it's not gonna be easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe if you just try a little harder to remember, then it'll all come flooding back?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Tejima some fruit, I do believe I saw him writing in a diary.
That sounds like a better bet.
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary. It must be around here somewhere. Let's take a look.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary. We should head back to the village to inform the others of Tejima's situation.
Cool. I don't remember why we're doing this, but I'm sure it's important.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Something to do with helping to take down the Vision Hunt decree and stuff. I
Everything
think.
is negotiable, except
Or
over
maybe
time.
we haven't agreed to that yet, but I would have under the same circumstances, because I remember that. I remembered my character saying no, and I was like, wait, I'll help. I'm pretty sure it's Nissa who's close, but it might not be just her.
One day,
But I
I'll
was
be as
trying to
great
run
as
through, like,
Ryuji.
a list in my brain of people who have, like, the kind of vibe that I was getting, and trying to figure out why it felt like I should know who it was, but I wasn't coming up with the name, and then I remembered about Nissa, and I was like, oh, I think it's Nissa. Anyway,
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
I feel like there's something else I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh well. Find clues. I assume it's these glowing things. I'll take this melon, thanks.
This looks like Teijima's diary, alright? Let's see what we have
that's right.
here.
Thanks, Mia.
Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. I messed up and burned mine a little, so I had to pretend that it was black snakehead instead. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I searched the water the whole afternoon before finding out that Bamboo was the name of his pet crab.
Oh no.
I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going to get it back, so I just found somewhere to sit and watch as it flew away into the distance. Seems like your average diary of daily village life. Huh? Wait, there's more! I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a little, but it is still my most treasured possession. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. Time to pay a visit to the shrine.
So yeah, we're trying to get Ayaka's help to talk to the Electro God to like for our overall quest of finding our brother and everything.
Don't we have a job to do?
And Ayaka was trying to get us to help end the vision hunt to Crete in order to get that help, and then instead she was like, just go help these people in the village, which I assume is going to make my character emotionally invested enough in the problems of Inazuma to help take down the vision hunt to Crete after all. That's my prediction. Or when we talk to the god, like, we're gonna get really pissed at them, and that's gonna be what makes us try to stop them. I don't know.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
Go somewhere nearby. What? Oh. Right here. Examine marks?
So this is the Omamori Teijima wrote about.
Okay.
Interesting. Looking at the color and the design, Paimon would have thought it belonged to a child. But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there's a chance some of his elemental energy remained on it. Do you think that it might come in handy?
I'm being cute.
I wish it could be like this all the time.
Giving me such a weird look. You worried about me? Can't quite reach. What are you gonna do? I'm too far away.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
Can't quite reach. No kisses for you. I'm too far away. Just the tiniest bit too far away. What you gonna do? You must be pretty sleepy or you would have tried to climb me by now. Like that. Yes, okay, you win. You win. No, Sadly, you win. You win.
Everything is negotiable,
You win.
except overtime.
You happy? You win. You got 1,000,000 licks. Punched me in the throat. You win. You happy? Oh boy. Oh. Elemental sight. Okay, this way or something. This way or something. Wait. Oh. Sorry. Found it.
Here we are! This seems to be somewhere that Tejima visited a lot.
Yeah, Charlie
The
took
soil
over the
looks like
stream
it's been
for a little bit.
disturbed. Maybe Tejima buried something precious here. Something that kept him in the village all these years? Must be something pretty amazing if it made him stick around for 30 years. Let's dig it up and take a look.
Do you just not even know what to do with me?
It looks like a letter. The paper's gone yellow.
I should
Must
pay
have been
attention.
written
This is
a
probably
really long
important.
time ago.
Uh-oh. Game froze for a
Honda
second.
Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again?
So someone important
Huh.
to them.
So the reason Tejima came here was to wait for someone. But he's been here for 30 years. Oh, guess they didn't show up in the end, huh? Well, let's go give Tejima his stuff back and take it from there.
Am I annoying enough yet that you want to go back to the wheelchair? You have a pillow thrown over there.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life in Mondstadt is all about, isn't it?
I'm sorry if I'm not like getting a lot of stuff done during the stream. I feel like I'm sluggish and disco and stuff. I'm not very high energy. And I'm trying to still manage to do some streams sometimes, even when that's the case. So that I don't miss as many. What? What now? Okay, never mind. What are you sniffing for? Oh, find just a person. Where, hello.
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the Omamorian letter belonged to me too. But I have no memory of anything that's written in this diary. Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here, and that I chose to wait for 30 years. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could share with her when we were finally reunited.
That's cute.
And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye.
I mean, it would if you've lost lots of your memories.
How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Now that I think about it, when my vision was taken from me, it felt like I'd suddenly been hollowed out. Love, regret,
Maybe it triggered memory
everything
of
I
her
felt
a
for
little
her,
bit.
it's all disappeared.
Aw.
No, not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, her voice, the things we experienced together. I barely recall any of it.
Barely, so some of it.
It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with.
Well, that sounds
As
like
if
none of it.
all these years have been nothing but a hazy dream. I think maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting.
Guess that's not horrible logic.
Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her?
I suppose, but it's also upsetting
When I
for
think
you.
about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness in my heart. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness, the feeling that something is missing.
Yeah.
Thank
gosh,
you
I'm
both
cutting
for
this close
helping me
with the next
reconnect
ad.
with my reason for staying here. I shall
wrap it up.
remain here and keep waiting for her.
Okay. End of dialogue.
Tejima
Nope,
seems to
come
be
on.
dealing okay, but still, it makes Paimon really sad.
Okay. The next ad is going to start any second, so I won't click the next dialogue option until it's done. Even though it's probably so close. Could probably pause the stream, but it's fine. I even stopped the music. That's rude. It's done. Okay.
Seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? Well, let's go find the next person.
Yeah, it was really close.
According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Wait, what did I get for that? Was any of it? No. Or at least not enough. Okay.
I've already waited this long. May as well keep waiting.
Guess it has been an hour. I'm so disco.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
I'm worried I'm not processing as much of this as I would want to.
I've
So I
already
might
waited this
wrap
long.
it up here.
May as well keep waiting.
But thanks for hanging out, and no stream tomorrow because it's upload day, and if we don't upload a video tomorrow, then we'll try to do a YouTube Q&A stream on Friday. That's the plan now. We have the stream time for the days after upload days available as YouTube Q&A times or as like bonus Twitch gaming streams, or as just like extra time for us to do other things like film videos or do housework or whatever. So yeah, remember to look at the stream schedule on here because we just made a bunch of changes to it, and should have another stream Saturday, maybe Friday. And we'll see you then. I'll try to do a raid and I will let you know in chat as always if it doesn't work. But thanks for hanging out. Bye!